An unlikely front. Two Suzukis on the back. Factory Yamaha.
3-4 MotoGP. Here we go then. Great start from pole position by Juli. He goes from 4th to 2nd.
Yeah, Quartararo.
Corner, he leads, and it's a French one.
Tried to muscle his way through the front rows. Vinales ahead of Aleix Espargaro. They are 6th and 7th behind Alex Rins, who's got a very, very good.
Vinales, he's been really caught napping as the lights went out. Failed for the first time.
Bagnaia, Vinales back into 5th.
Still been a really good occasion for Fabio Quartararo. That penalty, we remind you, it's at the Zarco as they snake their way through the magnets to take the first opportunity and sweep in.
Will be in the long lap. Quartararo.
Otherwise, it will be a double.
Who currently holds 6th.
He's got to come in. Really didn't lose anything, did he? Went from 2nd then, losing anything between 8 tenths and 1 second. There's been long lap penalties on this lap. On number 4, over he comes. Alex Rins, the 5 weeks in the controversial first corner collision. Zarco the lead. Shoanza into turn number, trail braking on the front end of the.
But this is through Zarco's fingers.
You could see mounted. He's in dead last, back at the pack.
To keep pace, although he did do his personal best lap once again last time round, was Jorge Martin though for the Prima Pramac.
So that Suzuki GSX-RR as its braking stability on the squad. What a boost this would be for effect. Throughout Vale on Jack Miller, he's back at the Grand Prix. Over 3/4 of a second. It's the biggest. On the inside of Miller at Cops, he goes in hot though. Some slips him on that Yamaha on the brakes into Stoke Kubrick. Then the Aprilia man on that last lap, and he's nearly 7th. And Quartararo just losing touch at the moment.
Vinales, who's the only rider in the forwards, then Quartararo going backwards.
Bagnaia now leads. Bagnaia, who started this 20 lap British just after the stop force, which helps you in the braking zones. That happens.
Grand Prix. Miller then.
Martin up into 4th place. It's Bastianini, the former mud through the loop. Vinales says, no, you're not. Maverick Vinales just can't find. He's about 2 tenths clear of his teammate Miller in 2nd. The British Grand Prix at Silverstone, 5 and a bit because he was running out of time to. Here comes Vinales. Vinales 4th.
Veteran called Ducati with some winglets miss. World champion who thought he'd be fighting for victory, even with his. Has got a key role here. A 2nd back to his teammate, but Vinales is closing round. We talked earlier whether there would be any team orders. Victory might not be beyond him.
You just wonder, here in the village corner, there's nothing that will arrive by. Bagnaia and Vinales had that medium air to take a 2nd British Grand Prix victory. You can see how about 12 kilometres the gap over the line with 2 laps to go. Pretty team, he said yesterday, the dream will. He can see it, he can smell it, he can almost taste it. This fantastic battle with Miguel Oliveira. He then comes up in a 5th place. I think he's going to run out of time in terms of the victory. Maverick Vinales is starting. There's another point. Slipped through his fingers. Late. Vinales. Unbelievable corner speed through the farm curve towards Pecco Bagnaia. The gap through another classic. We saw an unbelievable nothing between the top 2 men in this Grand Prix. Vinales, it's game on here between Bagnaia and Vinales, but it looks like it'll be Pecco led going into village corner on this Lytton.
He doesn't have to rush this, Maverick Vinales.
A narrow advantage as we start this crucial last lap.
Into village on the penultimate lap. He's got so much into his rhythm quickly. Less than a lap to go.
How decide that Bagnaia has over Maverick Vinales. The top bit of breathing space through sector 1. Then it's 4. A bit impatient here. He's been so silky smooth. 8th. Aleix Espargaro in 9th, so 3rd time now on this last lap that Maverick Vinales really needed that composure. He's just getting
closed in on Bagnaia. He's nowhere near close enough this time.
3 wins slipped through his grasp here.
There is still a hope for Vinales if he can close in through the loop round. Bagnaia does have That was crucial. Few
Wellington straight bash.
esque move in the final sector of this race. If Vinales is to snatch victory.
Alex Rins is fading. He's going to be off the podium. Goes on Jorge Martin. This looks like though Bagnaia 2022. He takes a famous win here. Maverick Vinales, a fourth consecutive. He takes it by 4/10 of a second.